Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to explain you about the project. If you are in the final year or the fourth semester of master degree, you have to carry out the project work. So many of the students have the questions, what is project, how to do it, how to carry out the project work. So here you are going to find the answer for those questions. So first, you should understand what is project. A project is defined as a sequence of tasks that must be completed to attain a certain outcome. So, the aim of doing the master degree project report is to demonstrate the students' ability to apply the knowledge and skills acquired during the course of study to a particular problem. So, once you do the project, you are going to get the knowledge and skills you can apply to a practical problem. Master level project involves finding the right supervisor, next analyzing the problem or topic, carrying the literature review, summarizing finding from the literature, conducting your research on topic, documenting the result of the research, drawing conclusions and scope of the research. So these are the steps you need to follow to carry out the project. So the documentation of your project involves maximum 40 to 50 pages. So this is my project report. So students may get the idea how actually the project report looks like. When I was in MSc 4th semester, so we have carried out the project work. This is the cover page and this is the certificate you have to get from the department, chairman of the department, signature and your research supervisor, acknowledgement. So it involves the people, those who have helped to carry out your project work. So you have to thank them or you have to acknowledge them. So declaration. This is the declaration certificate and here are the contents. So contents involves the title and the chapters. Contents involve maximum 4 to 5 chapters. So chapter 1 is all about introduction. Introduction involves the brief explanation of the selected materials or the method and applications of your project work. So literature review, you have to do the literature survey. Once you select the research problem or the topic under your research supervisor, you need to do the literature survey on that topic. Once you do the literature review, you are going to come across what they have studied or what are the results of their finding. So then you can make the objectives or aim of your study. So next chapter is about materials and method or the experimental techniques that you have used. So materials, like you may select polymers or ferroelectric materials. What are the properties of those materials? And techniques, which techniques you are using, like XRD, FTIR or SEM, which instruments you are using, you have to include. And the chapter 4, that is very important here, results and discussion. What are the findings of your project you have to discuss. Then conclusions, you can write the conclusions including 5 to 6 points. So here the list of figures and tables involved in your project work. Abstract you have to write. Abstract is the brief introduction to your project work. So it involves a maximum 10 to 15 lines or 250 words. So which materials and which method you have used, what are the applications of the study you have to include. So this is introduction. Introduction may be about 10 to 15 pages And next you can go for the literature. It depends upon your work how you are going to represent: introduction, literature review, or materials and method, and results and discussion. However, overall the project report is all about 40 to 15 pages. So this is the literature review, and here is the experimental method or the materials you have used. You can prepare the flow chart. So process. These are the images of instruments that you use for your study, and XRD. So this is FTIR instrument. So next, very important part, what are your findings? What actually you have done, what you found from your project work. So this is the important part of your project. So you can represent your results and do the analysis. Then you can write here the conclusions. 5 to 6 conclusions you can write. So this is all about the project report.